Simon, are you? Simon, are you with us? Let me try to get him from the other side. I see where it's going missing. Simon?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm having some issues with sharing my screen, but I just present my slides and then later on I'm gonna share them.
That will be okay. You can go ahead.
Well, I've been developing in Android for close to 1.25 years because I began, I think, last year, that is 2019 June. It's been a great journey, full of ups and downs. In fact, at times, I know I say I've been quitting each and every morning and coming back in the evening. Well, Android is not a walk in park. Yeah, you have to sacrifice a lot, and at sometimes sacrificing your machine. So let me present. Now, okay, I assume everybody knows what is Android. Well, for those who don't know, okay, it's an operating system that runs in smartphones, okay, or in phones that support Android, phones that support Android. Well, so since that time, I've been doing some ABCDs from baby steps up to a full application, and maybe I'll be in a position to demonstrate. Well, in writing Android application, you can use Java, you can use Kotlin, you can use C# through Xamarin Forms, you can use Python, you can use React, and many others like Flutter and stuff. Well, personally, I use Java, and the reason as why I decided to use Java, this was after completing my first application in Java. It was a desktop application, and after delivering the app to a certain hospital somewhere, I decided before I do away with this Java, let me try something deeper in Java, and that's how I ended up. Coding in Android Studio, and starting from the basics to date, I've been doing the same, though I'm gonna I'm gonna shift soon. Well, so next thing I'm gonna say is about the IDEs you can use in Android Studio in Android developments. The major one is Android Studio. Okay, Android belongs to Google, and so you Android Studio same belongs to them. We have Google Play, etc. So you can get to the net, just type Android Studio latest version download. I think we have Android version 4.01 or 4.1, such a thing. So after downloading, you just the normal way of installing applications, and then you'll be able to run your first application. You can as well use IntelliJ from JetBrains, I guess, and VS Editor. Well, Android Studio and IntelliJ are IDEs, but VS Code you can use it as editor, then run it somewhere else. Well, I think we all know how to install any software, so that's how we can install. Okay, that's how we normally install Android Studio. Then you will install other necessities like NDK, JDK. Yeah, as you install the 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 dialog that normally comes, it will prompt you on what to do. Yeah, and with that you are called to start the hello world. Then you are going to connect a USB cable and allow developer mode on your phone and debugging. Then with that, you're good to go. Well, now my demo is not ready, so checker you can usher the next person as I try setting up.
That was we are waiting for your presentation. We are waiting for your presentation, Simon. You can. I think it would be really good if you see the slides. Yeah, but if you have any questions, you can keep them. You can write them somewhere, and there'll be a Q&A session after the presentation. All the presenters have done their presentation, so just keep it somewhere so that you don't forget. So now we'll be going to Lozi. Lozi, are you ready?
Let me make her a host. Lozi.
Yasin, are you ready? Seems like Lozi is not ready.
Lozi, you can unmute your microphone.
Hello.
You can get.
You can hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Lozi, the event coordinator, and I'll be talking about machine learning or AI in general. So let me try share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Hello, can you guys see my screen?
I cannot see your screen. I cannot see your screen. You cannot see your screen, Lozi.
Lozi? I think something has just happened on her connection. I can't see her.
You can have Yasin say hi as Lozi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can I start? I wait for Lozi.
If you're ready, you can start. Then she'll pick up from after you.
By the way, I don't have a PPT presentation, so I'll be just talking.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll just get the points from you.
Okay, so I can start.
You can start.
All right. Good afternoon. I'm Yasin Kinyua, Chairman Technoscience Club, and today I'm going to talk about generally the basics of web development. Tunagusia hapa na pale. So basically, what is web development? Web development, it's just creating sites and maintaining them. What it involves It involves a lot of things that it runs down to just HTML and some script, but if you go deeper, web development is divided into two. There's the front-end part, which involves what the user sees and interacts with, and there's back-end, which involves data interaction from the user and the server. And to get deeper, front-end entails HTML, that's hypertext markup language, CSS, JavaScript. Those are the main components of our website in which the user sees. So if you talk about front end, we have those three basic languages, and then they are incorporated together to create a good website. So I've not introduced what I know about web development, so I'll just do it before I continue. Generally, the term full stack developer. I'm a full stack developer, which entails dealing with the front end and the back end. I've been coding in web for about 3 years, and I've been able to create some websites online. I'll share the links. So my journey about web development has been a tough one. I started with HTML. Learned it in Code Academy. Which Code Academy has good courses about web development. Code Academy ndio imenisaidia I've been able to learn a lot of stuff, and then I progressed. I learned CSS. After learning CSS, I got to learn Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is CSS. It makes your work more easier.
Seems we have lost Yasin. If you have any questions, you can post them on the chat session, the chat section there. Lozi, your presentation is on our screens. Are you ready?
Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, yeah, good. So I kind of was lost because I was talking about AI, but my net is kind of. So artificial intelligence, as I was saying, it's the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. So, like I said, it's basically mimicking of the human brain, like the functions, that we do every day, how we learn, we reason, basically taking all that intelligence and putting it to a computer and trying to see if it can work the way we can work. So the goals of AI include learning, reasoning, and perception. The overall research goal of AI is to create technology that allows computers to function in an intelligent manner to solve knowledge-intensive tasks. Like I was saying, how we learn, how you see how when we grow up, the experiences we gain from how we learn with our brains is exactly how AI is trying to incorporate that into machines. So there are various subfields of AI, which include the major ones include machine learning, NLP, natural language processing, robotics, and computer vision. So I'm basically going to be talking about machine learning because that's the field that we will be dealing with in this DSC community. Machine learning is the application of AI that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experiences without being explicitly programmed. It incorporates maths and statistics in order to learn from data itself and improve with experience. So if you're interested in machine learning and you wanna know, how to create models and the algorithms, then you have to also like maths and statistics because it's gonna come in a lot. Okay. Types of ML include supervised machine learning and supervised and reinforcement. Supervised machine learning is basically when the algorithm learns from labeled data, like the data set that you're giving to your model, labeled it. If it's maybe a classification algorithm with images of cats and dogs, maybe you're trying to classify animals, like to differentiate between which picture shows a cat, which shows a dog. When you're giving your data to your model, you'd have to have labeled initially which image is for cats, which image is for dogs, so that when the algorithm learns, it already has something to revise on. Unsupervised ML is basically giving data to your model that is unlabeled. So in the same references, if it was a classification algorithm with cat and dog images, you wouldn't label your data. You'll just let your model learn the patterns, know how cat looks like, and differentiate it from a dog. Reinforcement ML is basically when a model just learns from itself without any labeled data too. It's kind of almost like this, but in reinforcement, there are it has rewards and punishment. When your algorithm is learning, if it misses something, it's punished. If it gains something or makes the right prediction, it gets a reward, and it learns from as many rewards as it gets. That's how it learns. I think that's the end of the PowerPoint. In general view, machine learning, if you don't talk about big data, because these machine learning algorithms, basically they run on data. When you don't have enough data, there's no way you're gonna represent, or there's no way your machine learning algorithm is gonna work visually, because big data is all that the algorithms need to work. Because let's take an example on the same classification algorithm that we have. If you give your algorithm just how many, say 10 images of dogs and cats, there's no way to be able to differentiate which one is a dog, because it does not have enough learning equipment. You need to give it maybe 10,000 images for it to properly learn how to predict or to classify. So I guess that's enough of my presentation that I had. If I'm supposed to show you a little coder project that I did on, I forgot to tell you, in the subfields of machine learning of AI, I said they're various. Deep learning it also falls under the subfield of AI, but now under machine learning. It's like a deeper, what can I say? It's a deep machine learning algorithm. It's somewhat like that. I am trying to look for the right way to explain it to you. But it's also under a subfield of AI, deep learning, that is. And the little coder project that I have is actually on deep learning and not on machine learning. But it's basically one of the same things. So if I'm to show you, let me try split the screen. I did not create an interface for my project. I still didn't do that, but I'm gonna create so that people can interact with it and see how it actually works. The project itself is just it's like a style representation algorithm. Like I take two images. One is gonna be for my content, and the other one is gonna be for my style. And then I try to remove like the art or the color and the texture of one of the images, and I try and place it onto another image. It's like I'm creating an art, and I'm not even an artist. Something like that. So if I will split the screen with you guys. Let me see. Are you guys there? Hope I'm not taking too long. But I'm really trying to. Okay. You're still there?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Oh yeah. Can you guys see my screen right now?
At the moment, nope.
Check it. Can you see my screen?
No, at this time we cannot see your screen.
Oh, okay. Let me. Okay, so as I try showing you my screen, I can maybe talk about
As Lozi sets up a demo, if you have any questions, you can be posting them on the general chat so that she can answer when she's done.
Chege, I'm back.
Simon.
Yes.
That must be you, yes.
Allow me to share my phone. Okay, my screen.
Okay.
I want to demonstrate some apps I've done. I hope this time around it's gonna work. Well, Can you guys see my phone? Can you see my phone, guys?
Yes,
Chege,
yes.
you can see my
Can
phone.
see your homepage. Yeah.
Well, so this particular page has, apart from voice, apart from this particular, let me push it. Okay, this, the 11 apps you can see here, they are part of my work. Apart from group 3 and this smart mechanic, those are group works, applications, but the rest I've done, and they are part of 100 plus application I've done. These are the ones that are in my phone at the moment. Yeah, so allow me to start with daily codes. This was my first application that I did back in Feb this year. I did this app in, and it was my first big application. Yeah, it's small at the moment, but that time was my biggest, the big of biggest. And actually, the app is in Play Store, so you can ask me for the download link. The app is in Play Store. You can download it. Yeah, and promote me. That's good. Yeah. So this particular app has codes. These are codes that I I was getting them from my head, and yeah, I was getting them from my head. I was I wrote them here. So there are several codes, and you can actually share. You can share on WhatsApp. You can share as a tweet. See, you can share on, yeah, you can share on my status. So you can actually send. So if you go back to my WhatsApp status, it's there. And you can actually like, though the like button does not function properly, you can like and like, yeah. That's that's the case. So that was my first application that time. From there, during the lockdown, I developed a taste of taking photographs, and I came up with this Beautify application, these Beautify wallpapers. So that's my funny logo. So this particular application is for wallpaper. So in case you need quality wallpapers, you can try this application. It's not over, so it's not on Play Store. You can get some online wallpapers a minute as it loads. Well, so this this is the part where you see the wallpapers, and you can get some wallpapers online and others in the offline mode. So for the online wallpapers, I created another app for the admin. So it's just a simple one. So you can go select a picture. Maybe let's take a picture. Okay, let's take this one from my camera. So the picture will load there. My God. Okay, that's the picture, and we can say it works best. Okay, we can call it hand, and we can say it works based on maybe laptop screen. Then after uploading, yeah, you can see it's it's showing it's being uploaded. After uploading, we can see it in the other application. Yeah, a post has been created. So if you get back to Bitfire wallpapers, you should be able to see it appearing at the top. So here it is, it's loading. A minute. It's almost, and well, maybe the internet is a little bit slow, but let's use this one. So after you tap, supposed to load on those circles you see there. So you can actually, yeah, there it is. You can set it as wallpaper, save offline, share, download. Yeah, when you save offline, you save it in SQLite database. When you set as wallpaper, you go direct to the wallpaper. When you share, now you can share it to WhatsApp, and you can actually download and find it in your phone, guys. So if you want to set it as a wallpaper has been set. So if when I go home, there it is. Well, we have others like QR code scanner. This particular app, this is a funny one. It generates QR code, and at the same time it can scan. Well, so maybe we can open scanner and try scanning something. Yeah, you can see the camera. I'm gonna try scan something. Yeah, after scanning, it shows you the link. Shows you that like this particular one is for Kaspersky, about this particular one has been recognized. Yeah, that's another. Well, I think my time is up. So Chege, I take it back to you.
All right, those are some really impressive apps you got there, brother. So, I've opened the Q&A section. So if you have any questions for any of our presenters, you can post them there. They will definitely get to answer those questions before we end this session. For now, I would like to recognize the presence of our facilitator, Dr. Edna. Dr. Edna.
A minute. Dr. Edna should be able to. Let me set her as a host. Yeah, Dr. Edna, you should be able to say hi at the moment.
Hello, Chege. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I was to show my demo, the project that I wanted to show you guys. So let me try sharing. I'm just having a hard time.
Yeah, it is Africa.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time. Yeah, exactly. So
Yasin, I hope you'll be
can you see my
ready.
screen?
Sure.
Yes, you can. Yes,
you can.
Oh, can you see my? Okay. I didn't have time to create the interface for this project that I have. I didn't have time to create the interface, but I'm just gonna show you from the codes because I don't have any other option. So this is basically a deep learning project. This is a deep learning algorithm. Of course, the various in ML, the various libraries that are available for you guys. The most used libraries are scikit-learn, NumPy, Matplotlib, and for deep learning frameworks, kuna like PyTorch and TensorFlow to code up your ML or deep learning algorithms. So this is actually a deep learning algorithm, a convolutional neural network that takes two images here, my content image and my style image, this one and this one, and then it runs through so here they are. So these two images, the first one with the bears is my content image. Content image meaning I want to keep, the bears the way they are, like everything in it is supposed to stay the way it is. And on the right, my style image is that I want to take all these strokes and textures. You see the color, the purple, the blue, all of these colors. I want to take them and put them, like paste them or on my content image, just like the way artists do, how they draw the strokes on an empty sheet, how everything like the way artists do. If you've been to art galleries or if you're a fan of art, you know what I'm talking about. So these are codes. I really don't want to get deeper into the codes. I just want to show you guys the outcome. So it is after running my image through my network, my neural network, the one that is here. Let me show it again. So this is the neural network here. I already took I took a model that has already been trained. So I'm just gonna try train it with the data that we have. So after training it, this is what I get for each epoch or each training cycle that I do. I get an image that is more and more incorporated with the style. Because if you clearly see the first image, it wasn't it has the style, but it's not as seen as compared to the final image. After my network is done training, now I get this. The difference between the two images. This first image was the one that didn't have the content or the style from the second, the one that with the content only. And my second image is the one with the style incorporated. As you can see some shades of purple and green and all that. So that's how you create an art using deep learning. And there's so many ways you can applications of machine learning AI. There's so many ways that people have applied. There's so many amazing projects that have been done. This is actually just vaguely just playing around, but there's so many amazing projects that have been done, like self-driving cars out there. So many industries, companies have self and all that incorporated in it. Even the way YouTube and Netflix, recommend, the movies you like to you. Sometimes you kind of say like, oh, Google, how do they know that I like this? How do they know that this is what I want? It's not like they're spying on you. They just take data from, the things that you view the most, the movies that you view the most.
I think we have lost her. Lozi, are you there? All right. Best Lozi, are you still there?
I can't see her. I think she's lost.
Okay. Dr. Edna, if you can hear me, you can say hi.
Yes, Chuka, I can hear you. Thank you for inviting me to this. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can. We can.
Oh, okay. Thank you for inviting me to this event. I think it's really a wonderful event, which I think many people, or being students, you've done a very good job. Within this group, you can do wonders that can take our country forward. For instance, I can see people who are doing machine learning here, meaning they can create models that can do various things. We have Android developers. If you can collaborate, or if you can do collaborative work, because I think everyone is gifted in one way or the other in a different field. If you combine all these things, then you're going to generate things that may amaze our country. So I think it's well done, guys. And I like what Lozi is doing. I really like what Lozi is doing because one, it's an area that is very interesting, and it's what is driving AI into reality. So if I were you as students, I would love to be friends with Lozi, because what she's presenting is really quite interesting. And then some of these things you can also, what she's talking about, you can also implement them on the Android apps. So I can see someone like Simon is very good at Android development. So I think with all these, you just need to do collaborative work, and you'll come up with so many things that can take our country forward, and even create jobs for yourselves. So well done, guys. If you want to know more about what Lozi is talking about, we can always organize for an event. I can tell you some more other stuff that she's talking about if you're interested, because that is my area, machine learning. Yeah, thank you, Chuck.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for your insight. We are very much interested, and we can be sure that we'll be calling you. We'll be calling you soon.
Okay.
All right. So, Lozi, I don't know if you are back. We can finish up. We're already over time, but Simon, maybe you have like 20 minutes, maybe.
Hello.
Can you have like 20 minutes if we finish up with Yasin? Then we can take the questions.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Lozi, I don't know. Yasin, are you? Yes, you can hear you. Yes.
Let me share screen and then I continue.
All right.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
So what I was talking about, Codecademy.
Mm-hmm.
It is a platform that helps you learn web development. So as you can see, they offer courses on the basics, HTML, Java, CSS, and JavaScript, and furthermore, they go deeper into the frameworks that within the languages. So basically, about Codecademy, they offer courses and give you a step-to-step guide on how to build and implement the sites and what you've learned. So as we scroll down, you can see they offer lessons on how to understand the full stack, which the languages are HTML to React, and then the server side, which is the backend. Mostly they offer courses on JavaScript libraries such as Express, Node.js, and then they help you build up a website from scratch so that you can implement the skills that you've learned. So some of the projects that they offer, you implement are the ones that are here. These are the projects. As you see, what you learn is learn HTML. Get started as a web developer by learning the basic HTML, then styling a website that involves CSS, and then getting started with JavaScript. About JavaScript is a broad ecosystem. So once you start learning, it will take time, but it's all about patience because there are a lot of things to learn. And for a programmer, you can never say that you have learned everything. All you have to do is learn step by step. So let me show you one of the websites that I've done. Let me share a minute. So as you can see on the screen, this is one of the websites that I've done. It's an e-commerce website that furnitures and these equipments that are used for energy saving, as you can see here. So this is a full stack website. It entails it has the front end in completion and back end also. So as you see, this is the front end, the outlook of the website. These are the navigation bar. You can see there's home, shop, the vendor, contact us. So what you see here, it's the front end. It entails the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the animation. As you can see, when you scroll down, the image changes. Yeah, it's like the image is stuck, and as you scroll up, only some parts of the website are moving up. So that's the implementation using JavaScript and some implementation of the Bootstrap website. With Bootstrap framework. Sorry for that. Yeah, as you see, this is how the outlook. So that's the front end. We go to things like shop. So as you know, backend involves the interaction between the user and the server. So as I'm gonna illustrate here, it's loading. This internet is slow. I mean, it's and I'll share I'm sharing the link for the Code Academy, so you can go and look at it.
Yeah, I've lost Yasin. He'll be back soon. On the chat section, I can see someone asking about RESTful APIs. how to build them. Okay, I can take this one. RESTful APIs is basically it's a way to build. It's an architecture. Like if you're building web or Android-based apps, you might find that you will need to separate maybe the backend from the front end so that you can use the backend for another app. Using by so doing, you'll have separated your app into microservices. I don't know about the terms, but okay, microservices are basically just small segments of apps that can run from in different places and still, but they work together. But you can put them in different places and they still work. And same way, that means you can use that section of the app somewhere on another app and it still work. That's why now APIs come into place. Out there, you'll find so many APIs. Most like you have for GitHub, there's a GitHub API, which will enable you to like just go through and see how many users are on GitHub. Like you're just querying the database for certain data without you actually using GitHub itself. So RESTful APIs it's an architecture they used currently sana to build web apps, Android apps. When you want to build microservices architecture, we'll have a talk on that. You can be sure of that. For Yasin, I don't know if you're back yet. Yeah, and I hope I've touched on something, or if you have anything else you could add, you can add. Ian? So I don't know if Yasin will be back anytime soon, but if you have any questions, you can answer. But Lozi, I don't know if you're here. You can hear me, Lozi? Simon?
I am.
Yeah, I want you to respond to a question on if I want to learn Android development, where would I start, or what resources are there for me? If I want to jump into Android, I want to start out, I'm just a beginner. I want to start out Android. Where should I start?
Well. There are many schools, we can say that. So, particularly, I'm not subscribed to any of the schools. Like, I'm a student from beginning, but there is a guy by the name Prabesh on YouTube. He's good for beginners. So I'm gonna type the YouTube name. That's the name to the channel, Prabesh. So that guy you can check on his tutorials. Yeah, he's very bad. He has experience from installation all the way to one activity, to many activities, to fragments, to databases, to SQLite and Firebase. So this particular guy, his channel is good. Again, there is another site I normally use known as Java T Point. This channel, okay, this website, you can check it again, and yeah, from you in Java T Point you get everything from introduction all the way to becoming an intermediate as you rise in the ranks to a real guru. So you can check that, and definitely Geek for Geeks. Geek for Geeks is still cool. Yeah, Geek for Geeks. You can check on that too. Chege.
Those are some really nice. One is from Prabesh. That's YouTube. If you like your tutorials in form of a video, YouTube will work for you. We have Prabesh is a guy. If you're an online guy, just web stuff, you can go to. You'll also get to learn about Android there. Also, Geek for Geeks. Also, it's an online, it's a website. You'll also learn from there. So another question I might ask you, because you're the one who is here.
Well,
What gets you motivated? Like, why did you choose Android? Why not web? Why not machine learning or any other thing?
Well, as far as machine learning is concerned, I'm still eyeing on that area. But I want to do my machine learning in Android too. Reason being, even a long time ago, even before we were taught about wireless computing and mobile computing, I had that idea of controlling everything on one access. Like you just access, okay, like for a website, maybe. Yeah, I love websites and Android application will interact with websites, but maybe at times you find that maybe the browser, maybe I'm supposed to view something in a certain browser, or maybe there are some browsers that will block JavaScript, etc. I had a phone with that issue. So I was thinking, why not just a simple application, put it on Play Store? Yeah. And to me, PHP to me was tiresome. Yeah, not really tiresome, but was hard for me. Like I really struggled in PHP than in Java. So, well, PHP is good, and I think more than 60% of application websites are still in PHP, and PHP won't be replaced any soon. PHP is powerful. But to me, understanding PHP was something on another level. I tried PHP at first year. I was not getting anything. I don't know why. That dollar sign was confusing me. Let me say that. But web is good. So, and I know the other technologies, but now I wanted to have like this particular app. You are having it on the phone, and now the Java I had, I never wanted to let it go. I'm not in a position to share the screen of the. I'm not in a position to share the screen of the hospital system that I did in Java. Yeah, I'm not in a position to, but let me try. Can you see something with PCU2 dispensary?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's a particular. This was my first project in Java, and after doing this, I felt like I should not just let go. I should not just let go the knowledge I had in Java. So I had to focus on Android. Well,
All right. Right, Lozi, are you back? So from what you get from Simon is you try out everything. You see until what works for you. Then you go into it. Yeah, it's good to try out. Because you never know what may work. You might jump into web, then yeah, doesn't work. Jump into Android, doesn't work. Maybe ML is your thing. You'll have to try a lot. Try a lot. You still have the time. So Lozi, are you back? Lozi? Lozi?
Seems like she has disappeared.
Yeah. If you have any question, you can drop it on the Q&A or on the general chat. I can see and respond to it, or person who can respond to it to be able to respond. But for now, since our time is not very much with us, we can our leads, Marcy, I see you're here, Jennifer. Can say hi. Marcy or Jennifer? Brenda, you here?
I've seen Jennifer on the chat session.
That is Jennifer, the co-lead. Marcy or Brenda, any of you?
I can see Masitu on the chat section.
Yasin disappeared. Anyway, Lozi, she still has something she wants to show us, and I'm not sure how we can get her from now.
Lozi?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
You were saying, Chigi, you were saying I hadn't finished. Really cut her short. I don't remember.
You were showing us the image. It was after the NNA.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't know what was that. Something was applied to it. Then there was a difference.
Oh yeah. I was
that's
showing you guys. You can see my screen.
Not at the moment.
Can
yes,
you see
we
my
can
screen?
now. Yes, we can.
Okay, yeah, I was showing you the output, after I ran my image through the neural network. So I was trying to, if you can know the difference, you see, the picture of the bears has been retained because that's the content I wanted to retain. And now I have a new style. Instead of just a blank black and white image of the strokes of purple and green, just like the way they were on the style image. As you can see, my style image has strokes of the same color and the texture. So I took that and I applied it on the content image, and now I get an output that looks like this. Now I've just created an art without using paint brushes or paint. Let's see. I think that's all. And I wanted to say there are various ways you can apply, machine learning. Companies out there are applying. Sometimes when you think as in Google is watching you, or you feel like you're being spied on, it's just the data that you give them, and they collect. If you like a certain genre of music, so how does maybe YouTube know that you like this kind of videos of music? How does Netflix know that these are the kind of movies that you like? These are the kind of series that you like. They basically take the data from the genre that you usually maybe do the most. If you like music, maybe if you listen to rock a lot, they take that data and then you work on it, and then now they give you recommendations according to the things you like. And other applications where people have done is like in self-driving cars, we have Waymos, even Uber has the driving cars now, Google, Udacity, you know, there are various fields or various ways that people are applying AI now. You know, even in me, like there's actually a model that actually can detect, you know, things like cancer, breast cancer, like you know, those kind of things. So AI is so widely used, and I actually recommend it to everyone. Like, if you're ever interested, you should just get into. Don't get scared of the math, you know, and the statistics. You know, that's what scares a lot of people. But no, it's easier to get, and it's actually fun to code up like AI projects and everything. And I'm glad like now we have this community, and we're gonna be working a lot, you know, on ML and other algorithms. And we're gonna be able to see them in action. So I guess that's it for me.
All right, thank you very much, Lozi. One last thing before you go. Yeah, if I want to get into machine learning, all things AI, where should I start? The resources I might use, what I might need. Yeah, like maybe sites that can teach me how to do that.
Oh yeah.
Or how did you go about?
Okay. I'd urge you to go to udacity.com. They have, yeah, I actually started learning with Udacity. They have, first of all, I started learning with these free scholarships, you know, like plural site was giving. And then I went to Udacity. Udacity have like so many introductory courses on ML, on deep learning, and everything else. There's so many there. So I actually recommend, if you want to go to Udacity, and a prerequisite that you need to know is Python. You gotta know Python or R. Python or R are the languages that I use, you know, in AI. I don't know the others. I just know it's Python or R. So if you wanna get into AI, you have to make peace with Python and start learning the basics. And there are several also libraries I use. Like I said, scikit-learn is also used, really used actually. We have the Matplotlib, the NumPy, and all that. There's also so many libraries that I use. And if you're looking for an environment, you know, to code up, there is Jupyter Notebooks. You can go there, and if you wanna maybe train, you know, let us have Google Colab that offers a free GPU. You know, because it's not easy to get a GPU for yourself, which you can train on. Because when you're training large data sets, like large data, big data, as I say, you need something, you know, to speed up the process. You know, when you're using your own CPU, you can even take days to weeks training just a small data set of data. You know, so it's amazing that Google Colab are giving us free GPU, so you can use that. And what else do you need? I think that is, and that's it. And maybe, I don't know, that's the only thing that you need. And get ready, set your mind ready, you know, to go in AI. It's really fun.
Thank you very much. We would also like to add, for tools I have used myself, you can go to Google Cloud Platform. There's a list of AI products you can use there, like and machine learning, big data, BigQuery, all that. That is all machine learning. They are tools, they are environments. And she's talking about environments and stuff. Yeah, you can go to Google Cloud Platform. I think most of it you got to pay, but there's a free version for like 3 months, I guess. So 3 months you can play around with everything. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much for our presenters. I don't know where Yasin went, but you can drop your if somebody wants to contact you, you can drop your maybe Twitter on the general chat. Lozi, Simon. Before we close. And as Dr. Edna said, collaboration is very important. It's very important. I might not know what you're doing, but it's good to know what your friend is doing in terms of development, because you never know. They might be building the next big app, but if you don't ask, you won't know. That's how if you know the story about Facebook, same thing. Gotta know what is being built, because maybe the next $1 billion project. I guess that's it from me. Jennifer, if you have any closing remarks. You can hit us with it. She's not available. But anyway, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for your time. We hope this session was educative. And as you go on and to build other stuff there, remember collaboration is very important. Collaboration is very, very important. So take over now to Simon. Yes.
Well, thanks so much, guys. Allow me to close with this screenshot from DSC Chuka. Can you see it? Oops, it's not. Is it clear? Is it clear?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's clear to everyone.
Yeah, this particular sheet, you never know if the person you mentor and guide in programming might develop the next big thing. As we go into the weekend, let's aim to practice what we learn while also training other people in the process. Enjoy the weekend ahead. So with that, thanks so much. Till next time, God bless you. Take care, stay safe, wear your masks, sanitize as many times as possible. Bye-bye. Thanks all.
For those of us now, you can be a member. You can go to this DSC, then you look for Chuka University, and register as a member there. You never miss an event. Until next time, peace.
Till next time, bye-bye guys.